Hey guys, it's Candy. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm using some hair from YGWIGS. This is their Burmese curly hair, yes, with the nice spiral ends, yes. And guys, we have 3 packs of this hair, which I'm going to be using to create some boho box braids. So let's get into the tutorial. First of all, I am starting off by parting off some medium-sized boxes. And I'm doing the knotless method, and so I'm feeding in pieces of a regular braiding hair. So I am adding the second piece and just continue to braid. And I'm adding my first piece of curly hair. So basically, once I braid for about 1.5 inches, I start to add the curly hair. Why? Because we want this style to be nice and full. It's going to be curls overload. Okay, so that is the mission. So I add my second piece after I braid about another 3 inches. I add my second piece of curl, and you always clip the curl off or out of the way so that you do not get it included in the braiding. This is now my third piece of curly hair, and I'm going to do the same, clip it off and continue to braid. So once you do the very first curl, then the others are maybe about 3 inches apart. And then I put a very tiny piece at the very end, so it has a nice spiral curly finish. Why not? And as I continue to get further and further closer to the front, I am going to be adding even more curls. Okay, so get ready, get ready. So this is how the first row is looking. And as you can tell, the hair is already beginning to look beautiful. So a little bit more about the hair. The hair, as I mentioned before, is their double drawn Burmese curly hair with the spiral ends. The color that I'm using is natural black, and I am actually using the 20-inch length, and each pack is 100 gram in weight per bundle, so you know we are talking about a lot of hair in each pack. All right. And because the hair is double drawn, this is definitely a higher grade hair that we're working with. And it is consistent in thickness from the top to the bottom, from the beginning to the end, from the root to the tip. It's the same consistent thickness. And so you are guaranteed to get a nicer, fuller finish with your hairstyle. And guys, word to the wise. Okay, so one of two things. You're either going to do bigger boxes and more curls, or if you do choose to use smaller boxes, be sure not to put as many curls on your braids, because I can promise you that you're going to end up with way too much hair on your head. So be mindful about that. All right. So guys, we're going to just continue with the installation process. I am just continuing to do each braid, and guys, this is how it looks so far. You can see the comparison between the hair uninstalled and installed. The texture has definitely transformed, yes, by separating the curly hair. You are now ending up with a more kinky, afro kinky curly vibe. You can totally rock the hair this way if this is the look that you want. But I'm going to also show you how you can get a more defined look. Yes, so you definitely do not want to skip a step in this video. You have to continue watching, and then you will definitely see what we do in order to get it to be more defined. All right. Alright, so this is the progress thus far, and I'm showing you guys that I have 6 pieces of curl on these top braids, and the volume is real. Yes, so now I'm going to be showing you guys. I am literally just spritzing the hair with plain water, and voila, almost immediately the hair just actually defines itself. easily with me just running my fingers through the hair. It literally has tamed down a lot and gives you that more, defined finish. So this is the option that I told you guys that you could get with the hair, which is how we're going to be doing the style for today. This is how she wanted to wear it. And now I'm moving on to the front portion of her head. And guys, for this entire look, I used 2.5 of the 3 packs of hair that I received. And that was more than enough to achieve, like I said, a very full, fluffy, and fabulous finish to today's look. All right. So let us just, finish up the last braid. And guys, by the magic of editing, we are all done, and voila. Yes, guys. So again, I'm using the spritz bottle just to tame down the hair a little bit with plain water, and this is the outcome. I love the naturally curly look that it gives. It's not one of those very, very defined curls, and so this one is so realistic, so believable. The texture is very, very much reminiscent of a naturally kinky curly texture, and that was just perfect for today's look. So let me give you guys a 360 so you can see how the hair looks in the back. Yes. And guys, with the hair looking this full, can I tell you that the hair is absolutely weightless? It is not heavy at all. It is easy to manipulate, easy to maneuver, very easy to style because, like I said before, the hair is very light. All right. So just giving you guys, yes, another 360. And a close-up of how the curls are looking. Yes, they look absolutely stunning, fabulous, fantastic, amazing. Shout out to YGWIGS on this Burmese curly bulk hair. Yes, with the spiral ends. Those are game changing. Those are so cute, having those little tiny spiral curls at the end. Yes, fabulous. She loved it and she was absolutely pleased with the results. So guys, of course, you already know the deal. You already know the tea. You already know the shreps. The links will be left down below for you guys so that you guys can get your hand on this very same hair, as well as I will leave a discount code for you guys so that you can save some coins when you make your purchase. All right, guys, again, this is another one from Natural Hairnomics. Thank you guys for sticking and staying and checking out the tutorial. If you're not yet subscribed, do hit the subscribe button and become a part of the fam so you can see each and every time I drop a video. All right, take care, and we will definitely catch up on my next one. Much love, much blessings, and peace. Bye.